Halo, selamat pagi. Sekali-sekali, sekali-sekali aku mau mencoba morning stream. Oke, so uh, aku hari ini tujuannya sebenarnya cuma mau nganok-anokin ini aja sih, kayak yang bisa di-unlock akan aku unlock. I might do some story quests, not story quests, some job quests. And then aku mau nge-unlock Sunken Temple of Karn. And then I also want to like just open a bunch of things because I want to do like side stuff. Yeah. Nah, sekarang I don't know where to start. I don't remember the level for Sunken City, Sunken Temple of Karn level. Let me check the level first. It's level 35. So I have to I think first of all I'm just gonna coba nyelesain apa ini sebutannya, hunting locknya Archer. Actually, you know what, first of all, should I start with the Archer or should I start with the Dragoon? I feel like I need to like finish the story first. I think I'm just gonna finish the story for Dragoon first, and then I'll do the Bard, Archer slash Bard, and then after that, also gonna unlock Sunken Temple of Karn. Yeah, that's the current Indian, the current the current plan. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, also I've been leveling like a lot. I mean, it's not really that many, see. I did get my dragoon to level 50. I also level like all the other classes into 24, if I remember correctly. Oh shit. Ya, ini level 24. Also ya, kalau misalkan nanti waktunya cukup, karena aku hari ini pagi ini bukan hari ini pagi ini pikirannya cuma paling nge-stream sampai jam kayak 9:30 10 aja. If I have enough time, I might do botanis punya story sama minor punya story. Yes, akan menyicil semuanya perlahan tapi pasti untuk mendapatkan semuanya. Terus habis itu kalau misalkan minor sama botanisnya udah selesai, I might do crafting. Tapi itu semua balik lagi tergantung dengan durasi. Oke. Sir Alberic. Oh my god. Elusive jump. It is pleasing to see how readily the dragon stirs within you. You show great potential, Sarah. A potential that may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Estinian is no ordinary dragoon, even when set against the legendary Azures of age past. The man is considered second to none. Such is his prowess. In fact, that the day he was chosen by the Eye, it was proclaimed that Haldrad, the Dragon's Eye, had been reborn. I mean, not to disparage your skills, Sarah, but to pursue Estinian in your current state will be tantamount to suicide. As promised, I shall train you in the way of the dragoon, that you might face Estinian as an equal. Before we commence, however, it is only fitting that you are edified regarding our origins. It all began a millennium past when our forebears reside in the southern plains in humble circumstance. The Fury, impressed by the spirit of our ancestor, decided it was meant that she make them her own. So did she appear before Haldred's sire, a man of courage and integrity named Thordan, and bade him lead her people to the promised land, to what would become the great nation of Ishgard. Their journey brought them to a wide chasm, whereupon Thornton and his people set to build a bridge. It was then that a dark shadow descended upon them. The great worm Nidhogg, heedless of his own safety, Thornton fearlessly charged at the colossal beast. Alas, he was pushed into the chasm by one of his own, a man seduced by the worm, and fell to his death. Oh shit, okay. I don't remember the story. Taking up his slain sire's lance, Haldred hurled himself at Nidhogg, even as tears streamed down his face. The confrontation ended when the young man, his hand guided by Halone, landed a mighty thrust that pierced out Nidhogg's eye. With a terrible roar of pain, the great worm took wing and fled, while jubilation reigned below. Ishgard Pleister's relic is none other than the eye taken from Nidhogg that day. It is a veritable wellspring of dragon power. Even though removed from its owner, it can exert control over the hearts of men. Haldred himself held it malign influence, but his love of justice broke no corruption, and he prevailed over the power, claiming it for his own. And so it was that the first Azure Dragon was born. Being derived from our foe, the power of the dragon is a thing to be loathed. But as Haldred proved to us all, so long as our heart burn with justice, we need not fear being taken in its thrall. But what is justice precisely? Justice assumes many shapes and form, Seira, and none can say that one is greater than another. So long as you hold fast to your beliefs and stay true to your heart, you leave no room for the power of the dragon to master you. But enough of history, let us return our attention to the present. A knight by the name of Sir Brucemont will see to the next stage of your training. Seek him at Witch Drop. Okay. Go to Witch Drop. Okay. So that's the origin story of how Ishgardian Dragoon got the eye from Nidhogg. Okay. Witch Drop. Oh, Witch Drop tuh tempat yang kemarin Sir siapa itu mau disuruh inian. Mau dihakimi sama si Inquisitor yang bohongan itu. Ya. Gimana dia? Brucemont di bawah kah? Oh tuh dia. Beneran nungguinnya di bawah dong, nggak dingin kah? So the adventurers seek to become a dragoon. So Iberic speaks of legends and chosen ones, but I would see you prove yourself in a more practical fashion. With your lance, defend yourself. Sure. Against? Oh. Train at date gaze. Aku sudah over level. Iya. Sudah? Satu doang. Oh, dragon within steer. Speak. You have some skill. I will give you that, and the glow of your soul crystal. Perhaps Sir Alberic was not wrong about you after all. Now return to him. Your training here is complete. Just like that? Oh my god. Just like that, and we got a free elusive jump. Let's go. Okay. Ini kenapa Chocoboku terbangnya agak... Oke. Mana. Agak kagak ada lagunya, tiba-tiba tidak ada BGM, hanya ada suara kepakan sayap subasa. Okay. The soul of the dragon grows ever stronger within you. Clearly your trial was a rousing success. I need only observe your crystal to know as much. Yes, though you have only just begun to walk the path of the dragoon, it is clear you possess the talent to become Estinian equal. Go forth and make the powers you have obtained your own. When the time is right, we shall proceed with your training. Let's go. 35. Dapat elusive jump. I can now backflip. Let's go. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Hmm. Mana elusive jump? Oh, dapat runner. Oh shit. Chaos Trust udah keluar. Uh, I need to put elusive jump somewhere far yang sulit untuk digapai, yang tidak mudah untuk ditekan, yang jauh dari jangkauan. Salah. Udah. Hotbar, hotbar yang kelimanya mana? 1, 2, 3, 4. Iya, 4. 5 nya mana? 10. Ini hotbar 5. I need to get it. Hotbar 5 nya dibikin jadi 4 kali 3, 3 kali 4, 4 kali 3. Ini mesti digeser-geser biar muat semuanya. Ini buat apa? Buat tombol-tombol yang rawan taruhnya jauh-jauh. biar nggak salah pencet. Terus nanti ini. Yeah, I should get this after this, right? Yippee. Yes. Akhirnya punya inian, punya AW. You grow ever stronger and speak of more than just the flesh. Hi, you are slowly but surely realizing your potential as an azure dragon. It is heartening to look upon, though I must confess that my presiding feeling is one of relief. You must understand the mere thought that the eye would choose an outsider, one who comprehends the threat posed by the dragons, filled me with the gravest of misgivings. Yet you have, but I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during our last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origin of dragons. You will recall how Haldred heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg and Isgard came into the possession of the eye. Tell me, Sarah, do you believe that these events truly transpired, or are you inclined to think them fairy tales? I asked you this because few folk have seen dragons in the flesh beside we Isgardian, and most would as soon dismiss them as product of the imagination. Alas, dragons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of its history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm roused the blood of countless Ishgardian is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Sarah. This time is 20 summers past and the place Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm unbridled rage, other of his kind began to rouse, and in such number as to bolt out the sun with their wings. A deep foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard? Yeah. Raging infernos painting the belly of the sky an angry red. The agonized screams of innocence fading into deadly silence. In my station as the Azure Dragon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horror. But there was no time to offer even a silent prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay it to waste, and when he took wing, so too did I pursue him, a man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seems an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Cortas, raging on for 3 days and 3 nights with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized that it must end now, else it shouldn't end well. Marshalling my last ounce of strength, I wagered all on a single thrust. My lance struck home, burying deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth nigh insensate. In that instant I thought myself surely doomed, but Halone was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing to the sky. The battle was over. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was an Azure Dragon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent life that had been lost, the people I failed to protect. The last conflict with dragons of Dravania left countless orphans in its wake. Estinian is one of them, the sole survivor of Frendel, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. With no one left to care for him, I did the only thing I could. I took Estinian as my own son, instructing him in the way of the dragon when he was of an age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. My actions were born not of compassion but of guilt, my guilt at having failed him. But alas, I have also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who would endanger the life of every one of his countrymen. Ah, you heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer from his crime. For his crime? Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eyes will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his skin has have already stirred from the rumber serve as a fair warning of that. Time is not on our side. Fortunately, it would seem you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witchdrop, where the knight Heustian awaits your arrival. My nation is depending on you, Sarah. Okay. We got history lesson and we also got trial. Nice. We're going to trial it is. Hmm. Oh, sudah terlalu tinggi terbangnya. Can fly no more. Pip. Turun lagi kah ke bawah? Yep. You are the one who would aspire to be the Azure Dragon. To be Azure Dragon? Why, you are not even of Ishgard. If you truly possess the power that still ever exists in you, then prove it to me with your lance. And guard. Okay, and guard. Okay. Oh, ada lagi. Udah? Udah. That strength. I have not seen it like since Stinian himself stood before me. Mayhap Sir Alberic has the right of it after all. Return and show your crystal to him. I have no doubt he will be pleased. Okay. We got approval. Oh, okay. Gas. Waktunya. Hmm. Kayaknya aku sambil mainin musik di belakang enak deh. I'm back. You have passed yet another trial with flying colors, Seira. The day when you may stand before Estinian as an equal is not far off. And when that day comes, the I will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this. But we must be patient still. Now, for now, you must continue your training. When you can do no more on your own, seek me out once more. Hell yeah, I got Doom Spike. Akhirnya aku bisa melakukan AoE kalau masuk dungeon. Walaupun walaupun AoE-nya baru satu tombol. Kayak Still better than nothing, right? Okay. Again, double dragoon. Impeccable timing, Sarah. A message arrived from Estinian but moments ago. Much to my astonishment, he will trade words with us and bid us meet him at Boulder's Down. As to his true intention, I cannot say. It may well be a trap, but we must go nonetheless. I trust I can count upon your company. Can. Mm-mm-mm. Gas. Mari kita pergi. Is it here? Ini mereka harusnya nggak boleh jauh-jauh karena harusnya mereka sekarang combo kan kalau misalkan nggak elusive jam tuh piercing talonnya naik. Enhanced piercing talon. Jadi nambah 100 potensinya. Wow, oke. Di atas masih oh shit, atas banget. Oke. Sure, why not? Waiting. Oh shit. Did my game freeze? Yep. Oh shit. Am I okay? It show ini yang tadi Pokeball. Am I disconnecting? No, I'm not. I'm fine. Should be okay. Oh, itu dia. Datang orangnya. Listening. Greetings, master. It has been too long. Estinian, end this folly at once. You must know that each second the eye passes outside Ishgard's wall bring us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye and return with me to Ishgard before it is too late. Mm-mm. But it is already too late, master. For you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. Apa? Oh shit, bener. What? Apa? Hear me, master. You have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worms would soon rouse? Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with irrepressible rancor for that wound of 20 years ago. That rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. But there is a possible solution. Were the eye taken to a remote land, far from the Holy See, then and only then could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardian be spared. You you mean to make a bait of yourself? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Frendel. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than any else. It was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I become a dragoon. Dragons long outlive men and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burn as a fire in their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our sky, the great worm come within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Now, short of that will prevent him from completing his mission when next he wakes. Nidhogg took everything from me. Now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways man can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing two Azure Dragons in one generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution. Now I ask that you lend me your power. I, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have two Azure Dragons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the great worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor. This is the Drachen mail forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor calls to the dragon within. redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragon, you must need clad yourself in the same. Clad so you will inherit the technique passed from Azure Dragon to Azure Dragon down through the generation. Then and only then will your training be complete. But first, you must win the Dredgen Mail as I and Sol Aberic did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquired the armor, pray see to it that she learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Estinian, wait! Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. And then is he gonna no? he just walk away normally. Tidak pakai elusive jump. I thought he was gonna, backflip or something. No, he's not. Gonna do everything normally. Good to know. And then Estinian, forgive me, I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor of which Estinian spoke, at first it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor to you. I am an Azure Dragon no longer, and its powers are wasted on me. It will be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estinian said, the Dredgen armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it come, and the blood's power resonating with the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon mine own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago. Were I to bestow it on you now, I fear it will offer but a scintilla of the protection it afforded me in those bygone days. Estinian has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he and I did before you. You must complete the trial of the Azure, that the powers of dragon blood be yours and yours alone. The Ogre's Valley will be where your final tasks begin. I shall dispatch Sir Bruce Mott there, seek him out upon your arrival. Baik. Where? Yes. Okay. Now, it is time to look for my own set of armor. A set of armor created just for me. Di mana? Bawah? Oh, ini dia. You have grown strong since we last met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison with your Azure forebearers. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. Okay. Who am I fighting this time? Satu doang? Ada lagi? Satu doang. Once again, adventurer, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectation. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. Your next challenge lies in the chamber beyond. Sir Heustian waits you there. Baiklah. Ini jalan-jalannya udah enak karena sekarang aku sudah punya flight. You foreigner will don the Dredgen armor, then prove to us that you will not do it dishonor. What am I fighting this time? Di mana? Musuhnya? Oh, tuh dia. Bingung banget. Oh my god, akhirnya ada DOT-nya. Walaupun ternyata 2 combo selesai. Sir Abel said that I had chosen you, and it will appears he speak true. The armor is yours, wear it with pride and honor. Sir apa? Your trial is not complete, but be forewarned, many before you have made it this far, only to fall at the final challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Terima kasih atas warningnya. Speak with Bruce Mon lagi. Oke. Ini dia. So you have made it this far. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of the azure or die in the effort. Okay. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. There is not, and his guardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor. The armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead to Sir Alberic that you have passed your trials here. It is he who will present you the fourth piece of armor and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the great worm's wrath. My god. I need help with pronunciation. Oh wait, shit. I only got 2. Tadi kan aku berantemnya 3 kali, bukan? Tapi dapetnya cuma 2. Okay. Ya. Betul. Bentar. I hear from Sir Brucemont that you perform most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you will be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Sarah, one last trial awaits you. You will face this trial in the presence not of night but of ghosts. Make your way toward the still vigil and seek out a gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. A visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. Oke. Balik lagi kita ke atas. My god. Dari tadi cuman bolak-balik kayak naik turun. Benar-benar bersyukur udah ada flight. Ini tuh pengen diselesain, tapi takutnya kalau misalkan diselesain mentok sampai 51, jadi kayak biarin aja lah, ntar aja dulu. Also, my paladin already reached 60. And also, I got my storm surgeon from third class to second class, and if I unlock second temple of Karn, I should be able to go to first class. So yeah, that's why tujuannya hari ini adalah nge-unlock second temple of Karn. Mana? Oh. Yang datang katanya ghost, tapi yang datang malah naga. Does gray one count as naga? I mean, it look pretty much kayak. Oh, okay. Ini jauh. Ini dapatnya apa? Tangan masih kurang 2 sebenarnya. Your presence before me indicates you have seen to the visitor. Have you ought to show me of your deeds? I have. Pagi bener, Neng. Pagi, Grey. Selamat pagi, selamat pagi. Yes. Aku ingin mencoba morning stream. At a skull of grey wine, old warrior of the Dravanian horde. It say that at age past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days, but the dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. Oke, take care. Oke, terima kasih. Thank you udah mampir. Jadi normie dulu. Oke. Apa ya? Apa bilangnya? Selamat menjalani hari. You now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinian, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the fifth, I can tell you only that it is not mine to give. Fear not, however, your triumphs in the trial and against the dragon of the horde give evidence that Thracian blood now resonate with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I will hear it from your own lips. The great worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle? To risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutch of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Baiklah. Do I have my 4 piece of? No, I only have. Ini tuh nggak nyala cuman karena ini doang kah? Kayak I do actually have the piece, but like, oh yeah, I do have the piece, but it won't show me gara-gara cobalt ini masih lebih baik. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Gini juga cakep. Ini juga cakep. Ini tuh bisa dibuka kah? Tapi bisa dibuka pun tetap aja mendingan nggak dikasih lihat lah. Gila, muka udah cakep-cakep dibikin cakep terus ditutupin gitu, enak aja. Winged glide. Oh, let's go. Get closer. So you join your strength to Estinians, that Ishgard might be free from the rage of the great worm forevermore. Then I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I need to confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. What I said was an untruth. The power did not abandon me, Seira. It was I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Azure Dragoon is a double-edged sword. Even at it, even as it lends us the strength we need to smite dragons, it heightens our communion with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Even as I buried my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gaze locked and mine eyes met, then with a look that would far impel a man. In that instant, I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotion not my own. Sorrow, rancor, pity. They threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that I might turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me, thus regaining lucidity. I was able to rout the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remain. As if to mock me, they fell upon Ferndale with a vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Nary a soul know of this, nay, not even Estinian, but I can keep him in the dark no longer. At our last meeting, Estinian said that protecting Ishgard and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled. Worse, the latter serve only to cloud his sense of self. When next Estinian and I met, I intend to confess all, though mean the loss of his good opinion. The outcome of the coming battle and his very life may well depend upon his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. Outlast that complete conviction, and you will find yourself in its vice like clutches. So, forewarned, let us return to our present endeavor. My promise to Estinian was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as a true azure dragon. If you would know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. Now you must claim the technique much as you claim the fourth piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with dragons whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with this flute once more. Take it to the southwest of Providence Point and blow a single note. By locking wheels with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause to which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken. Baik, pakai flute, slay the dragon, claim the skill and the armor. Okay, easy enough to understand. Jadi begitu ceritanya Dragon. I remember reading this like the first time I play it, but I already forgot like most of the story from A Realm Reborn. So like this is a pretty nice refreshing story punya inian story details. Ini tuh kalau if I don't have flight, how do I reach this? I forgot. Oh. Salah. Return the flute to Alberic. Yeah. Harusnya ini sudah mendapatkan apa? The last piece. Body piece. Tapi sebenarnya dibikin pakai atasan ini sama celana ini juga udah lucu sih. It's quite fitting. Ini sebenarnya kayak the color of the top gear is not that bad. Cuman kelihatannya jelek tuh gara-gara kemarin celananya warna hijau, terus yang tadi tuh celananya warna kuning, jadi kelihatannya kayak norak banget gitu. Padahal kalau cuman begini doang, merahnya is not that bad. Orange, merah, I don't know. It is good to see you safely return. I take from your bearing that the engagement went favorably. Yeah. I fight on something. You left this place as a woman, Seira, but you return as a dragon. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours and yours alone. Now, you might recall me saying that the fifth and final piece of the Dragon armor was not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. I could guide you in the direction of that which you seek. That said, I yet have reservation. The sheer power of the dragon house within is such that a great many of your azure forebearers, myself among them, have proven hopelessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Within you has awakened a strength that forever eludes the like of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know none who are. Remembering my warning to you, Sarah, and heed it well, Nidhogg is the lord among his kind. Outlast than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must need master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time is come, I will tell you what you need to know. I look forward to our next meeting, my young dragon. Oh my god, aku sudah diakui sebagai dragon. Yippee! Dapat winged glide, dapat get closer. Now I have elusive jump and winged glide. That's nice. Pindahin ke sini. Terus, do I have the... No, I don't have the body yet. Oh shit! Well, gak apa-apa sih. Wait, let me toilet break first. Be right back. Back. Hmm. Oke deh. Lanjut. This should be the last dragon for ARR. The last dragon quest for ARR. An urgent message arrived from Estinian in your absence. He bids you come at once to the still vigil. It will seem that Hawk is on the move, and rather sooner than we have anticipated. It appears you have not yet fully become master of the dragon within you, and yet we are racing against time. However, we have no choice but to do battle to the best of your current abilities, and without the dredge and mail I promise. Now let us away, Estinian must know the truth of Ferndale, lest he fall for the great worm seduction. Okay, time to go. Let's go. Gimana? Still Stone Vision, still Vigil. Ah! Oh shit, okay. Aku entah kenapa ingetnya Stone Vigil mulu. Mhm, mhm. Oh, is that? Oh, unable to execute command when mounted. Oh, okay. Well, it is solo duty, tapi cara ininya beda. Mailnya tidak lengkap, tapi nggak apa-apa. Again, I look good, and that's all that matters. Alberic, I have waited long for this day. Eh? You who fancy yourself an azure dragon, the man who caused the man who caused you have taken for your own is a coward. He relinquished the power of the dragon of his own volition and watched as Ferndale burned. Do you not think it's ironic that I was chosen as your dragon? Dragoon? I, an orphan who has not a value to protect in Ishgard. I suppose I must give thanks, for it was the eye that revealed to me the truth. A truth so damning as to undo a lifetime of trust. I loved you as a father, but I can ill forgive you for Ferndale. As I understand it, you have kept even the Archbishop in the dark regarding the missing eye. Do you mean to take your shame to your grave? But I wasted my breath. I waste my breath. Prepare yourself, old man, for I shall lay to waste all the things you hold dear. And once I am finished with you, I shall do what no other dragon has succeeded in doing. I shall claim Nidhogg's head. Ooh. Calm yourself, Astinian. Your rage renders you vulnerable to the dragon's influence. Oh, oh. Aduh ini apa ya? Fokusku ada di ini tau gak sih necklace-nya jelek banget. Sarah, in you I thought I had found kindred, someone beside whom I could fight the great worm. It is with a heavy heart that I relinquish that dream. Your affection for this coward has rendered you deaf to your own destiny. Very well, that we would one day cross lands was inevitable from the moment of our first meeting. As we shall now find out who is the eye's true chosen. There can only be one. Damn. PvP with Estinian. Oh my god, dia masih keluar ini dong. Dia masih keluar the things that I have lost. Oh, dragon within you stirs. You feel your wounds knitting? Regen? You have awakened dragon! Now my flame shall consume you whole. Huh? Okay. Oh. The dragon curse corrupt Estinian apa ini tadi? Belum saya baca udah hilang. I must have I have more power. Belum saya baca udah hilang. Okay, fine, sure. Makin banyak aja ini tempat yang membakar. Oke. Bakana. Feeble creature, dost thou desire power? Oh my god. And dost? Look to thine anger and to thy hatred. It is there that thou shalt find it. Almighty Nidhogg, Lord of Dragons. Grant unto me thy blood, and that I might be granted the claws and fangs wherewith to rend thine enemies. Oh sheesh! Oh. This is impossible. It cannot be. Terslay. Wait, that's me? With whose form? I was not that tall. I was not that tall. Hilang Estinian. Forgive me, Estinian. I have failed you once again. I am fine, Sarah. Somewhat shaken, but otherwise whole of body. Suffice it to say, I have much to reflect upon. Let us return to the observarium. I always have problem with that one. Sebenarnya itu apa ya kayak sudah terbiasa kalau misalkan kayak dari jauh gitu tuh ada yang memata-matai, tiap kali ada yang kayak kamera ngezoom out gitu aku tuh merasa kayak jangan-jangan ada yang lagi bertengger di atas kayak walaupun I guess not lah Brea, someone else, I don't know who. Kebiasaan banget soalnya kayak dari kemarin-kemarin kan pas dia ARR juga ngelawan Titan ada yang nontonin, ngelawan Garuda itu hitungannya ditontonin kah? Tapi abis itu langsung dikonfront sih. Ngelawan Ifrit juga ditontonin kan malah Brea. Jadinya kayak tiap berantem tuh curiga-curiga apa jangan-jangan ada yang nonton, entah Garleans, entar ASEAN, I don't know. Or someone else. Yeah. When the being of darkness closed upon us, you appeared to me the spitting image of Haldra the dragon's eye. Eyes? Eye? Just just as he is depicted in the Holy Scriptures. I thought that mayhap the years had taken their toll on my mind, but behold, the soul of the dragon shined as it never did in all the years I bore it. It would seem you have achieved that which was thought impossible. You have awakened to the ability that none but the first Azure Dragon possessed. Truly a momentous achievement. I can still scarce believe that you were able to summon the self-same direction mail worn by Haltered. To think that it had been sealed within the soul crystal all this time. I have borne witness to many and more wonders over the years, yet none compares to you, my young dragoon. Could it be that you are... Mark not my mutterings. I am certain that it was your indomitable sense of justice that resonated with the spirit of the first Azure Dragoon, prompting him to bestow the armor upon you. Yes, that is doubtless what happened. As the as the being of darkness faded, so too did Hawk Aura subside, and now his kind has ceased their steering. Whether this was compelled by your awakening, I cannot say. I suspect we will learn the truth of it eventually. Estinian, my dear boy, whatever become of him, he will ever be as a son to me. I pray that he is somewhere out there still, and that he was not wholly forgotten the great man he once was. When that when the darkness brushed against me, the self-sent torrent of emotion swept over me as those I experienced 20 summer past. But there was something else besides. There was a voice, and it lamented the rift that divides dragons and men. You will come to comprehend what I speak in due time. Till then, Sarah, I pray that you will ever use your newfound strength in the name of justice. Why so early? Gue belum bobo. Selamat pagi. Selamat malam. Go to sleep. Why are you still awake at this hour then if you haven't gone to sleep? Go to sleep. This concludes the Dragon Quest for Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirement before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next Dragon Quest will be available from Alberic. Okay. Next time kita lanjutnya di Alberic. Oh shit! Lihat! Langsung setengah. Seram. Belum bobo. Diusir aku habis ngeteh. Have you DR? I have. This is the reason why I can reach level 50 karena aku sudah DR tadi malam. Oh shit, kebuka, dingin anjir. Enggak lah, lucuan nggak pakai. Dingin, perut kebuka. Oh my god. Yay! I already have my full armor. Frostbite real. Mana ini armor lagi? Dingin. But hey, look at me. I'm a dragoon now. With my dragoon armor. With my... Apa ini? Ironworks Magitech Spear. Hell yeah. I'm done. Oh, but I want to... Ini sih, aku mau unlock... Apa tuh? Mau unlock Sunken Temple of Karn. Tapi mesti ngerjain ini dulu. Mesti nge-unlock Bard dulu. Biar naik bisa ke 35. Biar... Apa sih? Ada apa lagi di sana? 30. Oh my god. Oh, bentar. Let me check. Selamat turu. Gi tidur sana. Why are you still awake anyway? Sana tidur. Kalau ada Bard up aja. Nah, you just go to sleep. Ini tuh harusnya di sini dragon, bukan? Di sini harusnya. Ya udahlah gini aja dulu. Yaudahlah, udah amat lah, gini aja dulu. Oke. Selesai Dragon. Sekarang Archer dulu kali ya. Habis Archer baru Sunken Temple. My first bow. Ini bahkan apa quest level satunya aja belum dikerjain ini. Hmm, my god. I really want to change the apa the gear. Tapi biarin aja dulu lah, masih level segini gearnya masih gampang ganti. Ah yes, the bow becomes you, Sarah. Now before proceeding any further, I must need gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrel, ladybug, and fungwars that roam just beyond the city gates, 3 of which should suffice. In so doing, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. It goes without saying that you must do so using your bow. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. Go now and earn your place within this hall. Baiklah. Pokoknya tujuannya adalah berarti for now central. For now buat nyampe Bard, terus naikin level 35, terus unlock Sunken Temple. Terus nanti kalau misalkan masih ada waktu, karena aku rencananya cuma nyampe jam 9 doang, aku mau inian bercocok tanam. By bercocok tanam I mean naikin botanis. Udah kan? Tinggal ladybug ya, tinggal funguarnya aja. Udah? Sudah. Oh, sama pengen buka ituan housing, tempat housing. Welcome back. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an archer of the guild. As fellow of the path, let us together strive for the greater mystery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your senior will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experience you need to grow as an archer. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form, not praying, until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. Baik, terima kasih. Also, I might kayaknya hari ini skill membacaku akan sedikit menurun. Tapi biasanya juga nggak tinggi-tinggi banget sih. Tapi kayak pagi ini akan menjadi lebih buruk. Good evening to you. I felt that it was about time you returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, Sarah, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target. overlooking not the smallest details lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must in short see clearly. The coming task will test your power of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. Baik, mencari 6 target. Oke, I tepar, good night, selamat malam, selamat tidur. Heavy shot ini aja kan? Mana lagi? Mencari 6. Mana? Di sini kah? Itu dia. Oke, 2. Good to know. Ini tuh dia naro amankah meletakkan beginian di tengah kota? Well, I mean that's probably one of the tasks nggak sih, kayak di tengah kota, make sure you don't hit anyone. Tapi at the same time juga, isn't this dangerous? Udah kan? Benar kok. You have returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Shroud and there put down 8 microchus and 8 opo-opo. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those are the only difference. Being comparatively numerous, microchus and opos are anything but difficult to find, and yet you may be assured that this task will test your power of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In so doing, you will learn, amongst other things, that microchu have produced a poison that quickly sap one's strength, while opo-opo, like archers, possess the advantage of rage. Knowing their strength, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing your success, Seira. Baiklah. Lumayan ya, 8. North Shore tuh... Ini... Dari sini bisa kan nembus ke North Shore? Oh bisa? Oke. Ini aku merasa kayak ini tuh bisa di ini aja kah, di pull banyak-banyak terus di AOE. Lagi 6, 2 lagi. Ini dia nyambung sama berapa banyak, buset. Oke, should be alright. Yah, ilah, ketarik dong. Bodoh amat. Kabur. Lari. Ketarik, tidak sengaja. Kabur. Mikroculapan. Oh, levelnya bahkan lebih tinggi, lebih rendah lagi kalau lebih tinggi sih. Enam, 7, 8, mana tuh lagi? Satu lagi yang sendirian, ya ampun, kenapa semuanya menempel dengan yang lain? Oke. Ini mungkin dengan story 1-30 there's a possibility of me getting like one level minimal, please. Soalnya kayak itu juga ini udah tinggal kayak nggak nyampe setengah kan, bisa lah dapet satu. Welcome back. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? I did. When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. This battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxin to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16 target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Lay Silvire? What is your honest evaluation? Not bad if you ask me. The adventurers pull a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Lei Aliapo, and this is my second year at the guild. It is quite plain that you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surrounding when you are pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surrounding, that is rich coming from you. My god. Can you guys fight like just not in front of me? Fight somewhere else. Your every movement is wasteful, adventure. Your back is crooked and your elbow is misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I say it plainly, Lucienne, this woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. Damn. As I've always said, outsider can scarce be expected to understand. Never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach her like? Well, allow me to introduce you to Sylvair, our comrades at the Buds. The fellow was once of the gods quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'll be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil brain wildwood elephant like him at the best of time. With them, it's always 12 foot this and 12 elements that, and oh, no offense intended, Lucienne. Don't take a name. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of their other race. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matter is perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Sarah, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't let you astray, so trust to them, and to what they see. Okay. Go now and resume your training. I look forward for marking your progress when next we met. Okay. I don't know if continue reading is a good idea or not. Loki kinda lost. Sudah mulai, huh, story-nya kayak ada yang masuk, ada yang tidak. My god. Da-da-da-dun. Ah, wait. Sepuluh. Oh my god, baru 10. It pleased me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I will now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Lei, your senior in the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. Sure. Mana dia? Dia di mana? Oh, tuh dia. Ya ampun, sedekat gitu. Masih hilang. I have been expecting you, Sarah. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the bowmaster had you stick out and destroy target hidden throughout the city? Well, I will have you do the same this time. However, you will need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you have realized this by now, but there is no guarantee of safety within the 12th wood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surrounding. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threat as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creature you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can outrun your pursuer. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well. Baiklah, ada 6 lagi. Sure. Gimana kali ini? Oke. Ya, deket pintu keluar sih. Ya sudah. Oh, kelihatan. Oh, sana ada juga. Ini kayak harusnya berhati-hati, tapi aku levelnya sudah lebih tinggi, jadi kayak aku lewat di tengah-tengah pun mereka udah tidak ngagro, jadi tidak masalah. Sana ada tuh lagi. Mana tuh lagi? Tuh satu lagi. Balik lagi. Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you have learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently, which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honeyard, causing no ends of trouble for the locals, who have been tasked with culling the bees. This request comes direct from the Steelgate Vein. When the wood whalers and the god Squiver cannot spare the force to attend to such matter, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's a good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. Jujur sampai Selamat pagi Ozzy. No, semalam tidak ada stream. Ini aku mencoba morning stream. Tadi aku mulai kayak jam 6 lebih dikit, I think. The creature in question possess abilities, which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about Conjurer's trouble. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy key traits, did she not? Well, now you will need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lesson and my own. Your order is to follow. Head out into the east route and there put down 8 tree slug and 8 vultures, using all of the skill you have acquired thus far. Good hunting. Okay, more 8-8. 8-8 ini yang target. Okay, sure. Ini Honeyard mendingan lewat ini aja gak sih? Lewat depan sini terus naik. Terus terbang. Kok terbang? Terus itu naik gini kan. Naik kapal. Nyasar dikit. Apa? Full tour. Mana lagi? Wait, where is my chocobo? Waktunya habis kah? Waktunya habis kah atau tadi ada accident? Free slug. Oh shit, masih belum dicentang. Apa katanya? Judging by your smug expression, I say you You have acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponent at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution to this is simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretion. As such, you will do well to keep these creatures away from any mage in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's trait. The knowing of this trait is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the keepers of the moon conceive of archery, they dwelt not in the city but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than on archery. Still, Lucia know well my past, mayhap that was her intent. Hunting too is an art. Before I come to Gridania, I never give it much thought. But the more I think of home, the more I began to realize. Forgive me, I'm not given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that the hunter must recognize her prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now I suggest you pay Lucian a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. Baik, yay. Ini dia, centang yang aku cari. It is good to see you. I hope you have learned much from Lei. I did learn about hunting. You adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slug and vultures? Yep. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mikot were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was a folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucienne? Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she dragged our noble art back into the darkness. And this girl too, she is an embarrassment to us all. God damn. Kalau gitu, why not you go fight the tree slug and vultures then, huh? That is quite enough, Sylvain. Your skills with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. Yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Sarah has matured greatly in the short time that she has been with us. You know this to be true. I suggest you come to terms with Sarah's presence here. You will be giving her her next lesson after all, unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. As for you, Sarah, I will have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Sylvain. Suffice it to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that, we can agree. Marah-marah aja nih. Welcome back, Sarah. I trust you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone. Not really. As I mentioned when we last we spoke, you will train under Sylvain tutelage today. Put aside your misgiving and avail yourself of his wealth of experience. Go now, present yourself before him. Sure. Marah-marah, nanti gue panah kakinya. I see it was too much to hope that you will not return. The other believes that you have potential, but I am not so easily convinced. Like so many adventurers, you have not the faintest inkling of what it means to be an archer. And how could you? Archery is the proud tradition of the Wildwood Ellison. Also ya, ini kan dia kayak ngomonginnya Wildwood Ellison. What happened if I am a Wildwood Ellison? Like, ada pilihannya nggak sih buat jadi Wildwood Ellison? Aku ingatnya cuman kayak ada yang does something, or is that Lalafell? I don't know. I don't remember. The essence of this art to read one's enemy has been instilled in us over centuries. In that time, we have defended this great nation against every imaginable foe, granting us insight which you will never possess. Can you recognize the subtle sign that betray a coming action? No. Can you accurately predict an opponent's movement? No. Can you glean your foe's intention at a glance? No. And can such thing be learned by one who knows nothing of our tradition? No. Sabar. It is only out of respect for Lucienne that I have agreed to teach you. Go to each route and seek out the targets hidden there, but do not presume this will be as easy as before. As I told you, the ability to read one enemy is fundamental to archery. Yet the trials set by my colleagues did not require you to do this. Mine will. The targets you seek have been hidden, and I do mean hidden, in the midst of a region rife with savage beasts. They will play the part of your enemies. In the unlikely event that you spy a target, your limited range will necessitate that you slip past its bestial guardians prior to taking aim. A feat I consider beyond you. Was that a frown? Mayhap you are thinking that the Miko will send you a familiar task. You are wrong. She asks merely that you consider where your foes are. I demand that you discern precisely where they will be. How then will you go about this? Observe them closely and discern their characteristic. Learn to read their movement and recognize patterns in their behavior. If it has eye, let it not see you. If it has ear, let it not hear you. But be neither where it is nor where it means to be, and thereby pass unnoticed. But enough talk, whether or not you hit my counsel is your decision. I will shed no tears should you fail. Menantang dia. Menantang aku dia pagi-pagi. Ngajakin berantem dia pagi-pagi. I will not take that disrespect from him like that. Ini gimana? Dia naro susah-susah di hidden, padahal level musuhnya juga aku sudah over level, jadi kayak dia taruh di tengah-tengah, yang galak-galak pun percuma. Udah. Ada satu di atas, ada dua. Oh, ada satu lagi. Ada satu lagi di sana. Ini level 15, right? After this, there's 3 more to go. What do I get? Repelling shot. So you have returned. A passable performance for an adventurer, but the bare minimum for any archer. I carry with me generations of wildwood tradition, a tradition built upon the bones of many outsiders who tried to take what is ours. It was my ancestors who first learned to conceal their presence and fight from the shadow, to hold the enemy at distance to protect the weak. All of it, everything was, this is a waste of time. You cannot understand. But if you are so intent upon following in the footsteps of my people, I bid you go to the North Shroud. Ixali scouts have been sighted near the river west of Etats Spire, and unless you are entirely ignorant of Gridanian history, I need not explain that this act of aggression is part of a century-old conflict. The meaning do not matter, it is their leader, Nizul Katlan, the violator, who must fall. He commands the scout and will be well guarded. Yet he stand upon hostile ground with birdmen and not walls for protection. If you are diligent and determined, you can slip through their defense and slay their leader. This is the art of the Gridanian archer. Embrace the wisdom I have bestowed upon you, and the fight will be short. If you see the deed done, adventurer, I will take it as proof of your commitment to us, and labor no more to drive you from the guild. Now go. Okay, that should be easy. Like, this is level 15. That should be easy, right? Dun, 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 dun. North. Go north, we fly. See Nezul. Slay Nezul. Go back. Okay. Simple enough. Simple enough to understand. Mana dia? Atau inian? Oh shit. Never mind. It's not simple enough. It's a solo duty apparently. Okay, sure. Tapi ini juga udah mau. Ini mau selesai. Ya ampun. Ini satu ini banget. Satu tombol banget ini kita berantem ya. Gak apa-apa sih. Oh, udah setengah. Tanggung dikit lagi. Mana sisanya? Mana lagi musuhnya? Halo? Halo? Mana lagi nih musuhnya? Masih ada 8 menit dan tidak ada musuh. Ini udah kah? Udah. Mayan. 1400. Mayan. Waktunya solo duty. First solo duty for Archer. Mana? Which way are we going? Who are we fighting? Okay. I mean, I don't need to fight all of them, right? I mean, probably. Gimana nih musuhnya? Oh. Ah. Ya, pas banget lagi dia lagi nengok. Ah, malas. Oh, enggak, tapi enggak ke agro, what the hell? Karena lagi lewat. Oh shit. Oh, we have backup. Siapa itu? Beres. Easy. Over level and over gear. So easy. Wait. Okay, go back. Now we go back to speak with even now I struggle to credit the centrist report. Yet here you are, and Nezul is no more. That a god's damn adventure should be so. Only by the grace of Naimea herself could you have survived. But even though it was pure luck, I will keep my word. Seira, should you stay or should you go, I care not. You have completed the task and are no longer my responsibility. Go now to Lucienne, she will doubtless wish to lavish you with praise. Oh, you'll get no more from me. Off with you. Okay. I'm given to understand that you single-handedly drove off an Ixalis scouting party and that you did so with precision and guile? How exactly was that training, Lucien? Sarah's just an adventurer. Sylvain thrust her into the jaws of the enemy in the hope that she wouldn't come back. And when, again on all expectations, he did come back, that stubborn ass hours still refused to acknowledge her skill. Is that truly your impression? Well, yes, he said it was pure luck. Mere noise. Silver sees Seira's skill, of that I have no doubt. Did you not mark the way he covered his mouth when he uttered the words? It is a habit of his to do so on those occasions when his tongue and his heart are in disagreement. For all his skill at reading the idiosyncrasies of others, he has yet to recognize his own. Impressive work, Sarah. You have applied yourself to lay and Silver lesson and demonstrate your command of the core concept. You are now an archer in your own right. Allow me to teach you something to commemorate this accomplishment. Repelling shot is an advanced technique that enables an archer to evade attacks whilst continuing to fire upon her opponent. Used wisely, it can grant you a brief respite in the heat of battle. I have faith that with regular practice, you will learn how best to employ it to your advantage. Remember your senior's lessons as you strive for true mastery. Yippee! So I got like weapon yang actually I no longer need. It's okay though. I can use those to sell it. I can sell those. Money, profit. This is level 20, right? You come at a good time, Sarah. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from proprietor of Buscaron Dutters out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I'll have the three of you meet with him and investigate his claim. The three of us? You mean Sarah, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucian. The Miko and the other one will only encumber me. I'm no longer the outsider or the adventurer. I am now the other one. No, Silver, you will go as three. Also, it is past time you recognize Sarah as a fellow archer. I will not. I have held my tongue on the matter of her continued presence here, but I will bend no further. Who in the seven hells do you think you are? Bolord Lewin? In case you have forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I have shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, savage. Savage? You know nothing about me, you begotten son of a... Enough! But one more word, and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to the Buscaron Dutters in the South Shroud. Now out of my sight. Oh, karena usir kita. Padahal, kenapa aku ikutan diusir? Kan yang bikin masalah itu berdua. I did nothing wrong. Red Belly 32. 33, tapi ada progresnya. Should I should ini do a little progress biar ini tuh apa tuh, gates destroyed. Oh, I just need to destroy the gates. Yeah, sure. Sounds easy enough. Oh shit, never mind, it's not easy. Oh, that's very thick. That's a very thick door, huh? Buset, rame tuh. Aku mau bilang kayak I should go from dari dalam, tapi habis itu di dalam juga masih ada yang jagain ya. That's all right. Hell yeah. Kabur. Saatnya kabur. Kabur. Why doing fate? Inian. Nyicil EXP and also nyicil company seal. Soalnya walaupun kelihatannya angkanya kecil-kecil tapi lumayan berasa. Ini perlu 7.000 paint pack real. Ya kayak di awal-awal tuh soalnya berasa banget angkanya very very small. Tapi nggak apa-apa sih, kayak I need 7k. I need 7k to become first class surgeon first class. Sebenarnya bisa sih kalau misalkan Sangka Temple of Karn ada ini kan, ada Maelstrom punya hunting lock itu, terus perlu masuk ke Sangka Temple of Karn. Tapi juga I need to level my archer first to minimal 35, so I can just go in with as archer / bard. I mean hopefully as bard. Guild must be from Archer's Guild. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Now, as your guildmaster will have said, I put in a request for some keen-eye archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the gods Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deemed them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? Cause this ain't no common poachers. They are Pawamujuk gang. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. I'm at the pack with the Red Belly Bandits. See, we stay out of their territory and they don't make no troubles at the rooters. That being so, if I summon the mass ranks of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all 7 half would swiftly break loose. Assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I have got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand. You may leave the matter to us. Lady Seira, split up and scour the area for any sign of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We will reconvene to compare our findings along. Go. Okay. Search for clue. Okay, searching for clue. Ini ngerjain story-nya Archer supaya aku bisa jadi bard. Tapi melihat jamnya sudah jam 8, kayaknya rencana aku nggak jadi muluk-muluk deh. Ini bisa jadi bard aja udah syukur. Kayaknya Sunken Temple of Karn-nya bisa wait another time. Tapi yang pasti selesain story-nya si Archer dulu biar aku bisa jadi bard. Apalagi ini main jadi DPS kan, kayak main jadi DPS kalau misalkan mau masuk ke dungeon pun kayaknya waiting time-nya will be long. Especially at this hour. That's true. Sampai. An iron leg trap and a poacher's arrow. Those are both evidence of illegal activities, but nothing that will help us find power. And this means battles are but old refused from before the rooters was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you know of this power moment, Silver? I know that she is the most infamous poacher ever to walk the 12th wood. A born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang of Miko hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her, before vanishing without a trace. Is that so? In any case, we have scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know that this power was ever even here? I say we inform the gods Quiver and the wood whalers. Thank you, Kara, not to implicate Buscaron, and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archer's Guild. It concerns Gridania, Lei. Pawah Mujuk is a savage and utterly immoral poacher whose action, however indirectly, threaten the city well-being. Udah DR, udah. Semalam. But what would a vagrant like you know of duty to one homeland? No matter than she, I suspect. No more than she. How dare you? And you, Sarah, say something. Now it's not the time for this. Also, stop fighting in front of me. Rajin ya, rajin dong. Soalnya tujuannya adalah aku udah nge-DR karena tujuannya kan memang mau naikin dragon nyampe level 50 kan. Soalnya nanti Heaven Sword mau main jadi dragon. Dan I already got my dragon to level 50. I did all the story. Aku sudah siap untuk Heaven Sword. Tinggal ngelewatin pos ARR ini aja. Pos ARR punya MSQ. Very well, we will return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we have gathered. Look all you want, though the trap and the arrow we found suggest poaching. There is nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine? Empty meat bottle? Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you those bottles predate the Druters. They have no connection with this matter. But if these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of meat? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry. Yet even then, he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. And it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. If some survive, of course, Buscaron's scar, his old lookout post. It may not be Pawamujuk, but we must investigate at once. Gas, mana? Investigate. Oh my god. Mantap Chocoboku. Lucu. And, oh shit. Solo duty. Oh shit. Huh. Should I? Enggak lah. Gas. Any signs? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Look, the ground is covered in Mikote footprints. The tracks are fresh, very fresh. I'll wager the bandits were earlier to our coming and fled, else they are hiding near. Oh shit. Hati-hati kena. Take cover! Phew! Damn. And there I was thinking we caught ourselves some of the meddling bloody masquerades. Not that I'm complaining, hiding your face downright bloody rude when you ain't been introduced. Speaking of ill manners, don't you know it ain't decent to barge your way into a lady bedchamber without knocking? Oh shit, Ramai. You would lecture us on manners. Truly, I have heard it all. They have outnumbered us. We had better split up. You sure? The leader's mine. I will try to isolate her from her leader. Silver, Seira, the rest I leave to the two of you. As you will. Oh shit, okay. Defeat the poacher. Oh my god, salah pencet. Kaget. Aku kira ada yang knockback, ternyata diriku sendiri yang knockback. Baiklah, hehe. Mana? Hilang. Mana healernya? Pokoknya kalau lagi berantem gini yang paling utama tuh healernya. biar tidak ada yang nge-heal, biar nggak ada yang ngisi-ngisi HP lagi. Jangan pada usil. Coba lagi lah, masih dong. Mau healer. Itu yang voucher melee ya, cuma ngejar-ngejar doang, nggak bisa mukul. Enaknya main jadi range cuma ini doang, ya ampun, mukulnya sangat free. Stay on your toes, Seira. This is a lot quicker than rest. Oh, tiba-tiba udah selesai. Was that the last of them? Have you seen Aliapo? With me. Okay. Oh shit. That was a piece poor showing, sister. And you call yourself a keeper, a hunter with no fangs and anything but prey. Oh. Dibalas panah ini ya. Oh bugger, looks like playtime's over. Be seeing you, sister. Oh my god. Report to Buscaron. Seven hells, they were at my old post and they drank my old meat? That sting most of all. Well, this past time the proper authorities were informed, I'll send messenger to the wood whalers and the god's quiver. The red belly bandit won't like it one bit, but I'll see they are told exactly who the military is after. I only hope it will be enough. Of course, Pamuju's no fool. Now she knows she's been spotted, she'll break camp and be long gone by the time the next bell sounds. And the trail won't stay fresh long neither. Anyway, you have done me a great kindness, friends. Tell Lucienne I appreciate the help. Okay, I will tell her just that. She appreciate the help. Okay. Ini tuh, lah, masih belum ada yang bisa diganti. Welcome back, Silver. Tell me that you encountered Power Mujuk. Now Gridanian could fail to recognize that name, so oft has it been spoken, and with such Gridanian, with such bitterness. I fear we lack the strength to face her ourselves. This is a matter for the gods, Quiver, and the Wood Whalers. That you confront her and survive is testament to your growing mastery of our art. And I was surprised to note that Lay and Servale were not at loggerheads upon their return. I presume we owe this unnatural state of affairs to your calming influence. Oh shit! Calming influence? Me? No? Modest to the last. Truly, your every deed bespeak a clarity of vision far beyond your years. I implore you to share that perspective with your peers and help them to grow into better, wiser archers. As you go forth and temper your skill in battle, know that we always look forward to your return. Yay. 25. I had hoped you would come. You may be able to help. I am concerned about Lay and Sylvain. They show sign of losing perspective and, well, maybe it's better you see for yourself. I cannot help but feel that both would benefit from your counsel. Consider this a personal request, Sarah. Okay. Speak with Sylvia first? Sure, why not? Oh gods, did Lucian send you to pester me by any chance? This is hardly her concern, and it is most definitely not yours. If you must know, I have decided to leave the guild. I mean to track down Pawa Mujuk and finish what we start. The gods Quiver and Wood Dwellers were seems content to ignore our warnings, but I will not let her escape again. I already made the mistake once and it cost me my place in the god's quiver. I, the foolish young sentry of whom I once spoke, he was me. We had her, Sarah. There was no escape. But then she began to wail about a wounded comrade, one who would surely die without her help. She looked me straight in the eye and begged, and I blinked. I failed to see through the most elementary ruse. I felt Gridania and the god's quiver. And while that can never be forgiven, mayhap I can reclaim a measure of honor by stopping her. But a wanderer like you will not understand what it means to betray your people. Worry not, I do not intend to leave just yet. I will continue to gather information until I am certain Mujuk's whereabouts. Make no mistake, though, it is only a matter of time. Now run along, will you? Oh, and if you are so concerned about your fellow guildmates, you should attend to that moping Miko. That's the sight of her shuffling around while staring at her feet is bad for morale. Not that it matters to me. You sure? Oh, it's you. Tell me, Sarah, do you ever think about home? Do you ever wish you could go back? Mine was just another poor village in the 12th wood. The fields were more stone than soil, and merchant hardly ever bothered to visit. We didn't have a lot, but we didn't need it. And then the calamity came. I remember running and the screams. It was so loud, Sarah, so unbearably loud. And then I was here in a strange city, surrounded by more people than I ever seen. And I didn't know any of them. But I know how to hunt. I was always good at hunting, Sarah, and the guild gave me a place to get better. At least I thought I had gotten better. Pawamujuk, she was so much more. I've been thinking, Sarah, that maybe this is a sign. Maybe Silver is right, and this guild, this city is no place for an outsider like me. And so I have decided to leave. I'm glad to have known you, even if it was only for a short while. Forgive me if this is too selfish a request, but before I go, I would like to meet you one last time. Alone in the shroud. These Gridanians will not understand. Damn. Like, everyone is leaving, huh? For their own personal reason, but they are all leaving. Okay. Time. Mana? Mana pintu keluarnya? Nyasar dikit. Ya ampun. Ini bukan pintu keluar yang aku inginkan. Wrong pintu keluar. It's fine. Upper. Eastern, Southern. Oh shit, kelewatan. A cutscene. Oh shit. Apa ini? Dikepung kah aku? No, don't hurt her. And there I was thinking you might not accept my kind invitation. I don't recall inviting her though. It's rude to presume, you see, and I do so hate rudeness. Wait, it's not her fault, it's mine. I invited her. She's a member of the Archers Guild, like me, and she's not Gridanian. I do begin to recall her face. I know how to hold a bow, that one. Well, she ain't the typical recruit, but I reckon I might be willing to make an exception. No, it's not like that. I want to say goodbye. Sarah, ever since I met Pawa, I have been at loss. But I realize now that my place isn't at the guild with the Gridanians. They will never accept me. This is where I belong with my people, carrying on our tradition, our archery, not Gridania's. It's all I have left, Sarah, so I'm going with Pawa. Maybe you don't understand now, but just promise me you won't tell Lucienne. Or Sylvain. The hells I won't. I had a feeling she might be harboring a few niggling objection. Were you not, sister? Put an arrow in her. You sure about that? Ain't no love lost between ye and the girl, is there? Then what's the problem with feathering a bloody adventurer? No bugger will miss her. I'll miss her, alright, so just stop. Dear me, and I had such high hope for you, Miss Aliapo. Waste of bloody time. A keeper what's lost her nerves about as much use to me as a glass bow. But there's no sport in killing captured prey. I better not see neither of you again, because if I do, I will show you what happens to prey what tough enough to get caught twice. Away, sisters, away. How do you do it, Sarah? How do you live in this place with these people? And why do you even bother? What have they ever given you besides scorn? Well, what do you see in them? Even though you've joined the guild after I did, you have come so far so quickly. Maybe you have even surpassed me. I have to know how you done it. I have to know it. What is it that I'm doing wrong? And there's only one way I can think of to find out. Meet me at Banok. Di mana itu? What place is that? At the Banok. Oh shit. Pindah area lagi kita. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Shall we begin? Sure. What are we doing? Then defend yourself. Show me what these people have taught you. Okay. Another PvP? Am I done? Well, that's fast. It's so simple. You have opened your eyes and looked beyond your master's fault. You have accepted their teachings and take them to heart. Even Zilfair, for all his bigotry, wishes only to preserve his tradition. I lost sight of everyone else's struggle and become obsessed with my own. I was so afraid to let go of my cherished notion of archery, my family's notion, and learn another way. I didn't want to betray them or dishonor their memory. But I have a family here too, a family that sees the wider world and is willing to show me how blinkered I have become. As archers, we train our eyes and mind to be unforgiving, to defy any attempt at concealment, and discern the naked truth. It is little wonder that I have neglected to look inside myself until now. Though unconscionable worthwhile, I have found the experience rather excruciating. Ahem. Thank you, Sarah. I know now that I belong at the guild, together with you and Lucienne. And yes, even that bloody Wildwood. God's help me, I think I might actually miss him. Ah, there are still things to become friend. Question mark. Please become friend. Also, wait, let me. Everything is either at Lanosea or at Tanawan. Um, Eastern. Gak tahu sih tapi cukup nggak ya? Biar bisa beresin ini dulu, terus beresin ngobrol. Soalnya kayaknya ngeberesin ini tuh naik sampai 32 tapi story story 25 sama 30 nggak bakal naik ke 33 nggak sih? Makanya aku beresin ini dulu aja lah ya. Terus habis itu baru muter-muter lagi buat hunting long 4-nya. Apakah lu harusnya sini nggak sih? Arah mau keluar. Yes. How many do I need? 5. Oh my god, banyak ya. Oke, beres. Itu satu, terus ini tanalan-tanalan upper lanusia. Satu area dulu. Stone shell para share zone. Ini berasa ya. Yippee. Oh my god. Ada fate lagi? Oh. Oh shit. Fate yang ini lama. We will be here for a while. Ini ngerjain Fate biar ngumpulin sambil pelan-pelan mengumpulkan company seal walaupun 100 nggak apa-apa. 100 juga kalau dikumpulin nyampe kok 1000. Biar nanti yang company seal yang dari milestone bisa disimpan buat the next one, the next apa ranking. Aku belum nge-apply ini mungkin tapi mau bilang level 30 bakal enak karena ada ada DOT satu lagi, tapi enggak juga, ini soalnya distinct level 20 kan. Beres dikit-dikit lama-lama, yoi. Berapa? Hanya 2. Can you believe it? Hanya memerlukan 2 target dan sudah cukup. Oh, soalnya mantap. Tinggal Wellwick Wood sama Broken Water dulu, soalnya di situ yang gampang nyarinya. Forgotten Spring, Eastern Tunnel, Wellwick Wood. Oh, itu yang di atas nggak sih kalau nggak salah. Broken Water. Oh shit, salah lagi, harusnya yang di atas. Oh no. Little Alamigo. Oh my god. Oke. Mana? Harusnya dia di sebelah sini kalau nggak salah. Ingat. Oh shish. More. Aduh, nggak bisa banget ini. Ngelihat Fate dikit tergoda. Salah. Aku salah inian. Salah target. Oh shit. Kenapa juga malah nge-arm slang beramat dah. Ini antara yang terakhir atau perlu satu lagi. Oh shit. Oh udah selesai. Yippee. Oke. Satu lagi. Eastern. Ya. Ini juga 5. I need 5 of them. Lumayan kan, udah 5.600. Tadi kayaknya awal stream aku ada di 5.000. Yeay, mantap. Ini, Chasm Wizard. Yeay. Beres. Oh shit, naik level. Ini apa? Eastern. Eastern Tanalan. Southern. Oh shit. Eastern apa sih ya? Eastern Outer. Upper. Outer. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Jauh semua. Outer, upper, southern. Eastern, central. Southern. Sebenarnya kalau dibaca dari ininya nggak aneh-aneh sebenarnya, kayak cuman beberapa tempat doang. Southern Tanalan, Eastern Lanosea, Outer Upper sama Quartas. Sebenarnya kalau disebut areanya doang tuh nggak banyak, nggak kemana-mana banget, tapi semuanya nyebar, semuanya ada di mana-mana. Aman lah. Kayaknya bisa sih kalau mau dinaikin ke 35 doang, beresin ini dulu aja. Ngobrol. Welcome home. You need not say a word. One look at Leia's eyes was enough. Thank you for returning her to us. When we focus on a single goal and pursue it with passion and fervor, it becomes easy to lose sight of what else lies before us. With your skill and vision, Sarah, you can help your fellow archers to look beyond themselves and remember their comrades. I hope I can count on your support in the future. Don't worry, I got you. The one that got away. Thank the gods you have come, Sarah. Perhaps you can talk some sense into this stubborn fool. Calm yourself, Sylvain. At least let us petition the order of the Twin Adder, for there is no time, Lucien. Power would be gone before their force had even assembled. Alone I can move more swiftly, take these poachers by surprise, and force them to divulge her location. We understand how you feel, Sylvain, but this is too reckless. At least permit Sarah and me to accompany you. You, the adventurer and the savage, you cannot understand. Sylvain, but I do understand. I know what it means to take pride in your home, to want more than anything to protect it, and to be consumed by guilt when you cannot. I see what you're going through, Sylvain, and I understand. This guilt taught me to open my eyes and see clearly. I beg you, Sylvain, open yours. You have friends here, ready to fight. You have us. I have never considered you my friends. Do not follow me. Oh, he's doing the thing that where his mouth and his heart doesn't agree. Well, his lying certainly hasn't improved. If he honestly think he's doing us a favor by forbidding us from getting involved, he's an even bigger fool than I imagine. Come, Sarah, to the shroud. Okay, to the shroud. Also, do I have any target on shroud? I don't, huh? I don't think so. Central. Ya, adanya di Central Shroud. Damn, baiklah. Mana dia? The one that got away. Oh tuh dia tuh. Solo duty. Well, this is unfortunate. It's there. Play, Seira. I told you not to follow me. I neither need or want. Don't take me for a fool. You cannot conceal the truth from this archer's eye. Sarah, the other are almost upon us. We must make our stand here and protect Sylvain. Okay, don't worry. I got you. Hunting falcon. Defeat the poacher. Okay. Nomor satu pokoknya slay the healer. Okay, nice. I told you I do not need or want your assistance. Quite why you have deluded yourself into thinking you're the one who is deluded, thinking you could deceive us when even a blind man could see that you cover your mouth every time you tell a lie. Hmm? Observe with intent, overlooking not the smallest detail. Discern your subject unique characteristic and recognize patterns in their behavior. I learned this thing from Lucien and from you. And I'll be damned if I'm going to watch you get yourself killed. There's still so much I don't know about Gridania and Wildwood archery, so much that I need you to teach me. I suppose fixing your form is the least I can do. Why you? Pawa's gang is already on the move. We have but one chance to catch them. Poachers throughout the 12 would use bone whistle like this one to communicate. With it, I believe we can lure Pawa out of hiding, assuming she has not moved on. So that's why you come to Taker's rod for this gang's whistle. Sarah, if you're determined to help me, I have a task for you. Pawa was last seen near Isomhar, to the east of the camp, though. Through a hollow tree trunk is a clearing with where two streams met and F are wont to congregate. We will lay our trap there, and you will be the bait. Do not fear, Sarah. I swear on my honor as a Grenadian archer that no harm will come to you. Okay, sure, I can be the bait. Uh, Summon Power Mujuk Gang. Oh, ini tuh ituan tempat-tempat yang banyak bark F-nya itu. Kurang tinggi kah? Enggak, cukup kok. Melewati berbagai pohon. Sana. Oh shit, another solo duty. Two solo duty on one mission. Oh shit, I'm surrounded. Bollocks, I know I should have trusted my gut. Oh shit, I'm really surrounded. Oh. Some blokes just can't take a hint. I do hope you'll forgive my forwardness, madam. No, no, sir. It's most flattering. Wouldn't you agree, sister? Why don't we show our gallant Wildwood admirer and his mates just how much we appreciate their attention? I hope you like it rough, darling. Okay. Apakah is it enough if I just focus on like the main defeat Pawa Mujuk the Ghost? Oh shit, nyawanya tebel. Ini tapi satu hal yang good right now adalah there's no healer yet for them. Oh, siapa tuh nge-heal? Siapa tuh nge-heal? Ini tuh Hunter healer. Oh, ini dia healernya. Ada healer ya ternyata. Oh yeah, I got wind bite after this. My arms, what did you do to me? Bet your guild master never taught you that one. Ah. Is it just me or is it getting a bit chilly out? What happened? Don't worry, folks. I'll keep you warm and toasty. She has oiled arrow. Oh shit, okay. Bisakah menyalakah di tempat ini air gitu? Oke. Kayak sama Pawa apa shootnya tatap-tatapan gitu. Kejar. And I thought you only had eyes for me. Oh sheesh. Ow. I can't. I won't. Yippee! We caught her! Report to Lucien. Dah. Waktunya pulang. Waktunya melapor ke Lucien. Kita berhasil menangkap siapa tadi namanya? Pawah Mujuk the Ghost. Habis Pawah Mujuk the Ghost, I can accept the Bard punya mission. Mungkin, and then I'll do a little bit of leveling to level 34 and then I will call it morning. I'm relieved to see you again, Sarah. Had the three of you not been united in your purpose, Pamamujuk would still be free, and one or more of you would surely be dead. I'm so proud of you, Sarah. Not only have you mastered our teachings, but you have also helped your guildsmen regain the perspective that they had lost. For showing such compassion on your peers, I wish to teach you a new technique, wind bite. With wind bite, you can bring the power of the very air around you to bear against your opponents, and they will suffer on long after you have knocked your next arrow. It will serve you well in battle, I am certain. All archers walk the same path, Sarah, towards improvement and discovery. As long as you have the vision to see the path ahead, you will continue to mature and excel. Yet we all grow weary and lost direction in time. When this befalls you, I have no doubt that you will find your way back to us. Trust in your eyes, Sarah. They will never lead you astray. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. Dapat win bite. Level 30. Oh shit, naik level. Oh shit, berarti aku nggak perlu jalan-jalan. Just gonna take the soul of the bard. Well met, Sarah. Would that we have the time for banter, but we are all up in arms here. Yet another exiled dirigible has been spotted over 12's Wood, you see. Their reappearance calls to my mind of the Battle of Griffin Crossing. Well, I say battle, most are agreed that massacre will be more apt. The exile dealt us a crushing defeat that day. Right through this time of the year it was, more than just decades past. A humiliating episode in our history, to be sure, but heavens forbid that we ever forgot. Failure is the finest, if not the kindest, of teachers, and few things drive a woman better than its stings. But do let's speak of the cheerier matters. Cheerier? Mayhap you have already heard, but a renowned archer has recently returned to the 12th Wood, the one they call God's Bow. That's just a title, of course. His birth name is Jehantel. And Jehantel? And he was once of the God's Quiver. The man was a legend even then, and there was no honor greater than being taken under his tutelage. But that's not all there is to him, mind you. Jehantel was also a skilled bard, one of the rare few capable of inspiring others to great feats through songs. Upon learning that the God's Bow has returned, dozens of us flocked to him in hopes of training under a legend, yours truly included. Alas, the meeting haven't unfolded quite as we had hoped. The hunter has refused to teach each and every suitor that has approached him thus far. So it should be mentioned that the topic he is reluctant to instruct us in does not include poetry and song. He seemed exceedingly keen to teach us all about them. Some few of us were tempted to take him up on the offer, save that we have a nation to defend. Far be it from my intent to belittle all those bards out there, but I like my chance rather being charging into battle with a quiver than a harp. And here we are hoping that transcendent mystery of the bow might be ours. By the sparkle in your eyes, I wager you have an interest in that self-same poetry and song. Come now, there is no call for shyness, and there is more to life than battle. If you would present yourself as a pupil to Johan, I happen to know his whereabouts. I'm given to understand that he has made his camp somewhere west of Quarry Mill in South Shroud. Hunter is an agreeable sort of fellow and should be willing enough to meet with you. Truth be told, I'm still holding on to hope. If you could find a way into Johansel's confidence, mayhap he can yet to be persuaded to train us. I wish you the best of luck, friend. Okay, I know where he is. I remember his camp. Also, I have passed his place before and I already saw him on his camp, alone, looking sad. Also, why the hell am I here? Oh no, I'm right. I'm right where I should be. I am right where I should be. Let's go. Yippee! Another guest. You are kind to pay me a visit, young one. gives us elderly folk more pleasure than the company of the young. Add to that a steaming pot of tea and a beauty of the 12th wood, and we could want for little more. But the crow of your lips tell me that tea and scenery are not what you desire. You seek knowledge of archery, I take it, in which case I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Sarah, was it? Yes, yes, I am Yahanta, the one that they called the god's bow. But that was in another life. I have long cast aside my bow, taking instead a harp to my breast. For years I have lived as a bard, going wherever the wind blows, exulting in the beauty of creation through songs. To be sure, I still have the eye to recognize a promising archer when I see it. And you, young one, have promised. Keep your nose to the grindstone, and one day you may count yourself a virtuoso of the bow. Final Fantasy itu game apa sih sebenarnya? It's a fantasy game. It's an RPG game. Tergantung Final Fantasy yang keberapa sih. Also, halo, Ray. Manggilnya Ray kan ya? Selamat pagi, apa kabar? Yang aku mainin ini 14, dia MMORPG. Pagi-pagi. Yet know that virtuosity is worthless without virtue. Oh, the words of the ballad of the faint glorious fool tell us this much. I see it. Yeah. You truly wish to remain and learn poetry and verse? Well, I must admit to being rather taken aback. In uncertain days such as this, there are few indeed who would devote their time to song so as opposed to more tangible endeavors. You intrigue me, young one. I find myself growing curious as to how the melodies of old might find expression through you. I do believe a certain friend of mine would be of the same opinion. That would be as good a place as any of us to begin. Apakah Ray tertarik buat main Final Fantasy? Listen well, Sarah, there is a Mughal named Puknopoki who can be found wandering an area situated east of here. I would have you present yourself to him. Puknopoki is possessed of a discerning eye for talent. If he sees potential in you, I should be well satisfied that you indeed have the makings of the bard. Hit me, oh poison? I'll take. Turn tea over the hourglass of time that we might gaze upon the battle of yore. Oh shit. Okay. Now we look for the Mughal Puknopoki. Jauh. Oh, sheesh. Mana dia? Kupo. How could this happen? It's just so embarrassing. A blunder of the age. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? That's a rare talent. I will allow, but you have caught me at a bad time, Kupo. Now, be a good adventurer and show yourself out. Hansel sent you. You should have said so sooner, Kupo. You do know that Hansel is no ordinary bard, yes? His songs can salve your heart and strengthen your resolve. They can banish your fears and fill you with hope, and that's not even scratching the surface. Semalam ditemenin suara geridannya buat tidur. Final Fantasy 10 out of 10 game buat dia. You mean the BGM or the game? But ya, ini sih. Oh, kalau BGM inian yang nyampe sekarang menurutku masih enak banget ituan. Apa? Old Charlene punya BGM malam. It's very nice. But to hear him perform is like bathing in sunbeams. I've asked back and played more time than I care to count for Hantel to stay and sing in the forest. Only now that he deigned to set foot here again, but he's refusing to sing for us. That's a blatant breach of promise, Kupo. But what's this? Why, your being resonate with a chord similar to Hantel, perhaps even identical, Kupo. Kupo, Have you AFK in game and go to sleep? No. I have I have never AFK in game yang nyampe kayak ngilang berjam-jam untuk tidur gitu. Tapi aku pernah pernahnya nyalain BGM mereka di YouTube terus dipakai buat tidur itu pernah. Tapi kalau misalkan aku tidur, karakterku ikut tidur. By the 12, this mean that things may yet turn out as planned. Or you might even have it in you to surpass the man, and that's saying a lot. Your coming had so excited me. My predicament nigh escaped my mind. There's a charm that I had meant to give to Jihantal, you see? But it was stolen as I napped, Kupo. I roused just in time to spy the thief and attempt to give chase. Alas, drowsiness robbed me of my balance and I was delayed by this tree. Last I saw of that overboard brigade, he or possibly she was scurrying toward Taker's route, Kupo. Now I realize we only just met, but would you mind recovering the charm and delivering it to Jihantal in my stead? Can. Bisa terbang udah. Subs worth it. True, real. Di bawah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, look at me flying past through everyone. Asik. Udah nggak perlu berantem dengan oh shit. Baru ngomong nggak perlu berantem. Ke agro pisan. Maaf, bercanda. Mana si Pukno Poki? Have you recovered your charm? This charm. You did it! Kupo. Please, you must not deliver it to Yahantel. Tell him that Pukno Poki betul, thinks him a cunning rogue and is excited nonetheless. So excited, in fact, that he cannot help but sing. Kupo lo. Mana? Ini abis ini masih belum bisa. Oh shit. Yang bisa diganti cuman ininya doang. I need to start glamoring my gear. Kayak look at this glam. Oh my god. Look at the boots color. Oh my god. Welcome back, Seira. You have a charm and a message for me from Puknopoki, you say. Yay. A cunning rogue, am I? I suppose I must explain. Puknopoki and I go back a long way. To when first I took the harp. I made a promise to him then, one that I have yet to make good on. Morning Ka, morning Ziko, apa kabar? Also, chat, have you guys eaten breakfast? Apakah kalian tipe yang makan breakfast atau kalian yang gas aja sampai makan siang? Puknopoki has long desired that I remain in the 12th wood to sing for the rest of my days. Regrettably, I have been ill able to oblige him. Duty call, you see, I have battlefields to stand upon and comrades to protect. Moreover, an event came to pass that rendered my being in the 12th wood problematic. I thought that by taking eager souls such as you under my wing, mayhap it would suffice to appease Puknopoki. Of course, he saw straight through my little ruse. What the Mughal lack in grace, they amply make up for in wit. The creatures are great lovers of song. That you return with this charm is proof positive of his high regard of your potential as bard and archer both. The charm is a crystal known as the Assault the Bard. Puknopoki asked that you bring it to me, but he meant for you to have it. It is a gift from the Mughals bestowed upon those days deemed worthy of walking the path of the true bard. The soul of the bard harbors memory of the past, first and refrains sung by the bards of old. As you gain in worldly experience, more of this memory will find expression through your being, imbuing your song with power untold. Now it may surprise you to hear that bowmen and bards are as next of kin. By the same token, mastery of song is dependent upon one prowess as an archer. The sense in this will be lost upon you at first, but in time the realization will down that bow and harp are but string instrument played by the same hand. Go now, Sarah, and let your body and soul drink deep of the melodies of old. When next we meet. I hope to see a fully fledged bard standing before me, one who exceeds even the Puknopoki's wildest expectation. Menyerah membaca. Yay! Aku sudah menjadi Bard, guys. Sudah dapat apa itu yang paling pertama? Match ballad. Yeay. Let's go. Tunggu level 35 buat bisa. Ini sih tapi kayak benar. Harus di-apply dulu itu. Transfer please. Oke. Mana match balladnya? Party. Partinya, malah partinya yang pindah, mau mindahin songnya padahal. Pindahin ke sini songnya. Ini, terus match balladnya mana? Match balladnya tidak ada. Taruh sini dulu lah. Nanti aku rapin lagi. Beres guys, sudah menjadi Bard. Berarti dari berapa? 2, 3, 6, 9. Dari 9 inian yang pertama, 9 kelas yang pertama, aku sudah unlock 3. Sudah unlock 3 ya, jadi mastery-nya. Gimana ngomongnya? Gitulah. Aku sudah berhasil nge-unlock Paladin. Sudah berhasil mengunlock Dragon dan Bard. Damn. Sebenarnya kok dipikir-pikir yang udah di unlock rata-rata ini ya, tempat degradannya tinggal conjurernya aja nih. Conjurernya jadiin white mage, yang degradan dia beres deh. Tapi ini aku bakal memprioritaskan Bardnya jadi 35 dulu. Terus buat unlock ini nih, Sunken Temple of Karn ini. Oke. Berarti itu PR untuk selanjutnya. Pulang dulu kemana? Pulang kemana ya enakan? Udah Gridania. Pulang ke Limsa lah udah paling bener. Kalau pusing mau pulang kemana, udah jawabannya udah paling bener, pulang ke Limsa. Oke deh. Dalam waktu hampir 3 jam aku menyelesaikan story-nya Dragon dari level 35 ke 50. Aku menyelesaikan Archer dari 1 sampai 30, naikin level ke 34. Aku nggak ada nganok apa-apa lagi sih. Pagi ini cuman banyak membaca doang Dragon sama Archer punya story. Berarti next time rencananya kalau misalkan kebagian yang kayak stream santai kayak gini, aku bakal unlock Sunken Temple of Karn sama leveling leveling si Archer, Bard udah jadi Bard. Oke. Gitu aja guys. Sudah jam 9, sudah waktunya bubar. Selamat pagi, nggak berubah. Selamat pagi, selamat menjalankan aktivitas kalian guys. Terima kasih yang sudah datang buat nemenin pagi ini. Sampai ketemu lagi di stream selanjutnya. Aku masih nggak tahu malam ini bakal ada stream atau enggak. Nanti paling aku biasalah kalau misalkan ada stream akan aku announce di Twitter dan di Discord. Kalau nggak ada, either aku ngomong di Twitter atau aku menghilang sampai besok. Oke deh. Thank you semuanya. Selamat menjalankan aktivitas kalian. Sampai ketemu lagi di stream selanjutnya. Otsu. Bye-bye.